Hey, Tommy. Do you know anything about Yvette planning to swing by our place? She just messaged me about it out of the blue.
Oh, yeah, she's supposed to be coming over on Saturday. What about it?
It's just that we already have plans to take Mindy to the zoo on Saturday. She's been looking forward to it all week. Is Yvette planning to come with us? I mean, I don't mind, but a little heads up would have been nice.
Yeah, no. Why don't the two of you just go by yourselves?
It was supposed to be a family outing, though.
Okay, and what's your point? Yvette is in her last trimester of her pregnancy, as if she'd be able to tag along to the zoo. Someone needs to be here to look after her. I don't need her overexerting herself when she could pop at just about any moment.
If it's that big of a deal, why don't you just go over to her house? I don't see any point in her coming all the way over here. Especially if you're that worried. Seriously, why are you making her come all the way over here?
Babe, what are you talking about? Isn't it obvious? Yvette's gonna be living with us for a little while.
I'm sorry. What?
She's having a kid, Harper. She's way better off giving birth here in the suburbs instead of in the city. So the plan is for Yvette to raise her kid here after she gives birth.
This is my first time hearing about any of that. Why didn't you discuss this with me first?
And why exactly do I need to tell you anything at all? Do I need to get your permission for every little thing? What am I, a child?
I never once accused you of being a child. Stop putting words in my mouth. But yes, you should tell me about things like this. This is my house too, after all. And on top of that, I'm your wife. We're supposed to be a team.
Oh, I see what this is about. You just don't want Yvette to have her kid, do you? You're just jealous because she's young, hot, and everyone loves her. She can't help it if she's popular, but it's pretty sad to see you acting out like this just because you're jealous. Like, grow up, Harper.
Why do you have to twist my words around like that? I never once said that I was jealous of her. But you're just letting her move in, and you never once brought this up in conversation with me. Think about this logically for a second. Who wouldn't be upset with you for doing something like that?
All I hear is a bunch of excuses. My God, you can be so selfish sometimes. Her pregnancy is top priority. It bothers me that that doesn't even seem to matter to you. You are being so toxic right now.
You're going way off the deep end here. And I feel like, no matter what I say, nothing's getting through to you. Of course I want everything to go great with her pregnancy. But that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. It's a completely separate issue. Why can't you see that? Furthermore, I barely even know Yvette. We've hardly ever interacted. So how exactly were you expecting me to react to suddenly living with her?
Whatever, I don't care what you say, same difference. Just forget it. If we keep up at this rate, we're just gonna end up talking in circles. This is exactly why my family can't stand you. You should really try to be a little bit more considerate of other people's feelings, babe.
Are you kidding me right now? That's hilarious coming from you. Given the current situation, that's the absolute last thing I want to hear from your mouth. Is Eric supposed to be moving in with us too?
Well, duh, he's Yvette's boyfriend and baby daddy after all.
Right. And have you ever met him? Because I certainly haven't.
I've never met him before either, but since he's someone Yvette chose, I'm sure he's a stand-up guy. Besides, it'll be great having another guy around the house. He's more than welcome.
Your family hasn't exactly had the best things to say about him, though. They've all complained that he's kind of sketchy. Are you really okay with this? He might be dating Yvette, but he's still practically a stranger to us. I'm not sure if I want a guy like that around our daughter.
My God, do you really have to complain about everything? You deserve an award at this point for the world's most nagging wife. You know what? I don't care anymore. If you have that much of a problem with Yvette and Eric living here, then why don't you just get the hell out?
Excuse me?
Take Mindy and just leave. That's what you want after all, isn't it? The two of you just go off and live somewhere else. I can't stand the thought of living with an irrational and jealous wife for a second longer. So just get lost.
Are you serious right now? Surely you don't actually mean that.
Oh, I am dead serious, Harper. My duty as Yvette's older brother trumps any obligation I have to you as your husband. Furthermore, she's in the last trimester of her pregnancy. She needs me. We've had to have each other's backs ever since we were kids, so it's only natural for me to put her above everything else. You and Mindy should be perfectly fine on your own. You have a job after all. Go figure it out.
So, that's how you really feel, huh?
Yeah, it is. Now get out of my sight. You'll probably just upset her baby anyway.
Hey, Harper. This is Yvette. How you been? I'm sure you already heard from Tommy, but I'm coming over today. Soup's excited to move in with you guys.
Yeah. It's a little sudden, actually.
Whatevs. Anywho, we got to town a little earlier than expected. We should get there in like 20 minutes. Please and thanks. Also, won't you be a dear and whip up something for me and Eric for lunch?
No. Why are you bringing this on me out of nowhere? And you're only giving me 20 minutes notice. That's not enough time to make a meal for you.
Okay, fine. Whatevs. How about I just hop in the shower as soon as I get there? That should totes give you enough time to whip something up, yeah? I'm like low-key starving. I'm legit gonna starve to death if I have to wait any longer than that.
Hold on, Yvette. I'm confused. Why can't you and Derek just get something while you're out? Furthermore, Mindy and I are in the middle of lunch right now. We don't even have ingredients to make you anything right now. I'd have to go to the store and buy something.
Seriously? Don't you guys have something in the house? It's not like Tommy's poor. You guys should totes have some kind of food in your fridge.
No, we don't have anything. We only use fresh ingredients, so I actually have to go to the store this afternoon anyway. But if you and Derek really want something right now, if you guys go and buy the ingredients, I'll fix something for you as soon as you get here. How is that?
OMG! Are you serious right now? You know I'm like 8.5 months pregnant, right? Are you seriously trying to make me your errand girl?
What are you talking about? You guys would just be buying food that you are gonna be eating. Aren't you with your boyfriend right now?
Wow. So since I don't want to be your errand girl, you're gonna make Eric do it now? God, you're so shameless. It's literally giving tacky. No wonder everyone in our family hates your guts. Oh, wait. Oops. Did I really send that? Whoopsie. My bad.
The only one who's shameless here is you. If you and your boyfriend are that desperate for food, maybe I can make you guys like a grilled cheese or a bagel or something.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you would even suggest making us something as lame as a sandwich. And not even a good one. One without any freaking meat. Are you kidding me? Why are you trying to feed me like a peasant? Like, come on. It's me we're talking about. The least you could do is get me a prime rib steak. I'm going out of my way to come all the way to your place after all. You're such a bad hostess.
Fine. If I order a steak for the both of you, will you stop complaining already? I'll have some steak delivered before you all get here. Does that work for you?
Oh, like, I literally cannot. I was just using steak as an example. Why don't you use that brain of yours and think of something yourself? Be creative and make sure it's good. I'm getting the vibe that you're a little slow, aren't you?
Fine. I gave it some thought, and I'll order you two something from the local steakhouse. Is that good enough for you, princess?
You just don't get it. You're like mad annoying. Steak is fine, but it has to be like grade A top quality. So don't order just anything. If it sucks, Eric will get pretty ticked off. He takes his food seriously, and he's pretty scary when he's angry. You should be careful with what you get if you don't want him to start destroying your house.
Sure.
Ugh, You're as hard to get along with as ever. But as long as you get us something good, that's all that really matters. Make sure the shower's ready for me, too. I trust that it's already clean, and since I've already called Debs, I'd better not have to fight with anyone to get in there.
Sure.
Oh my god, that brat is getting on my nerves. I'm trying to get some shut-eye here. Shut that little brat up. Make her stop crying already.
Do you have any idea how much Mindy was looking forward to going to the zoo? She was especially excited for you to come with us. Don't you feel any remorse? How could she not cry? At the very least, come out of your room and apologize to her right now. She deserves that much.
No way, and not a chance. You taking her should be more than enough, so tell her to get over it.
You should be ashamed of yourself. She and I are moving out, so I'll let her enjoy herself and play at the zoo to her heart's content.
Wait, you're seriously planning to move out? I didn't think that you'd actually do it.
Well, shouldn't that go without saying? We're not going to sit around and watch this dumpster fire unfold. Also, I don't care how you treat me, but I'm not going to sit around and watch you make Mindy cry anymore. This is it. I left the divorce papers on the counter, so be sure to sign them and send them back tomorrow morning.
You're unbelievable. I don't care what happens to you or Mindy from now on. Neither of you are any of my concern anymore. Don't come crying to me or asking for help when you guys start struggling on your own. You two wouldn't even last a week.
Oh, believe me, we have no intention of reaching out to you ever again. We'll be perfectly fine on our own. You, on the other hand, have fun with your sister and her man.
We'll be perfectly fine over here. Even though I just met Eric, he seems like a pretty cool dude. He can really hold his liquor, and he's freaking hilarious. He's got jokes for every occasion. We're gonna have a blast over here, especially now that you'll be gone. Guess you and Mindy were just in the way of me living my best life this entire time. Now hurry up and leave already.
You don't have to tell us twice. You'll never have to see us again. So go ahead and live your best life. As long as we're both in agreement about the divorce, let's just go our separate ways.
Great, sounds like a plan. Okay, you guys have been gone long enough. You can go ahead and come back home now.
Excuse me?
You've had more than enough time to reflect on your actions. I'll forgive you, so come on and come home already.
Don't make me laugh. Who are you to decide that for me? I have absolutely zero intention of moving back in with you.
What? But weren't you super against moving out in the first place?
Well, I was a bit upset that we had to move out so suddenly. But now that Mindy and I are out of that house, we're happier than ever. I mean, how could we not be? After all, we no longer have to deal with you or your spoiled brat sister or her shady boyfriend. Things really worked out for the best for us. Moving out was the best decision we could have ever made. There's no way I'd want to keep Mindy in that kind of environment with you crazies.
Wow, I can't believe you actually said that to me. You're really on your high horse just because you're far away now. But you know what? It's fine. I'll forgive that little outburst of yours, so just hurry up and come home already.
I already told you. I have no intention of moving back into that house. What's going on, though? Why do you want me to come back so badly?
I ran out of money, so I need you to come back. See, I was honest and came clean. Is that good enough for you?
What does you not having any money have to do with me? That's 100% on you. Don't make crazy requests just because you don't know how to manage your money.
No, you don't understand. Yvette and Eric were supposed to be contributing to the household. But things aren't going quite as planned. Especially Eric. He's not quite what I was expecting.
I figured as much. No matter how you look at him, something definitely doesn't seem right.
I'll admit it. Part of this is my fault for not being able to catch on to it. But that's why I'm texting you now and begging you to come back home.
And what exactly is Eric like? I'm dying to know. What's finally making your red flag meter go off?
He seemed like a pretty nice guy at first. I was definitely getting good vibes from him in the beginning. I figured that I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. He looked a little bit scary, but he seemed really fun to be around, so I took a liking to him. At first. I thought that maybe he was just a little rough around the edges. But things started to take a turn for the worse. He began bossing me around my own house. And he just lay around all day sleeping or smoking.
You don't say.
To be totally honest, I didn't mind that all too much. I mean, I was a bit of a knucklehead when I was his age too. But then he started bringing all of his friends over to my house all the time. No matter how you look at it, they're definitely a gang. Eric even made a spare key behind my back so that he could come in and out of my house at ungodly hours. My place has become a hangout spot for local thugs and punks now.
Wow, I didn't realize Yvette was into bad boys. I guess she is still young.
I didn't realize she was either, but they seriously scared the hell out of me. I tried to sneak out in the middle of the night and run away, but they caught me and told me that I need to stay there and keep funding their lifestyle. Ever since then, they've been watching me like a hawk to make sure that I don't make a break for it. I am losing my mind here.
What about Yvette? How's she doing? Does she seem to be handling all this pretty well?
She's completely become one of them. She threatens me right along with them. It looks like this was their goal from the start. The house has been completely taken over. Oh, please come back and help me, Harper. I am begging you.
Why should I go out of my way to help you? After the way you treated me and Mindy? Yeah, no way. And don't expect me to send you any money either. You're a grown man, so I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. Besides, this is your little sister and all of her little friends. Don't you love your sister more than anyone else in the whole world? Don't you guys have to have each other's backs, since that's how it's been ever since you were little kids? Just keep that same energy.
Yeah, I did, but I feel like it's safe to say that the situation's changed.
Well, whatever. To be frank, none of this has anything to do with me. We're divorced now, remember? So we're practically strangers. So do me a favor and don't contact me ever again. In fact, delete my number.
Please, Harper, I'm begging you. Can I at least borrow some money? Even a little bit is fine, but please.
I already said no. Quit begging. It's pathetic.
Did you forget that Yvette's pregnant? She's ready to pop just about any day now. The kid hasn't done anything wrong, so if you won't help me, at least do something to help the kid. They don't deserve to grow up like this. Come on, at least help me save the kid.
You want to try that hard to save a kid that doesn't even exist? Please enlighten me. How's that supposed to work?
What are you talking about, silly? You're not making any sense.
I know for a fact that Yvette isn't even pregnant. Don't try to play me.
What makes you say that?
I knew from the start that she wasn't pregnant. A few days before she reached out to me, letting me know that she was planning to move into our house, I happened to see her while I was out and about in town. She was as thin as a pencil. So, to up and say that she's over 8 months pregnant, something wasn't adding up.
I'm sure she was probably just on a diet or something. You know how the kids are always on those dieting fads.
Based on you and her story, she should have been in her last trimester when I saw her. Yet, there was no baby bump in sight. I've been pregnant before, so I know what I'm talking about. And on top of that, she was walking around in a crop top. I'm pretty sure if she was pregnant, anyone with eyes should have been able to tell. When she came over to our house that first night, she had totally stuffed a pillow under her clothes. It was super obvious. No matter how you look at it, this was some stupid plan you all came up with to kick me and Mindy out of the house. Wasn't it?
Dang, so you knew all along. I didn't think that you'd catch on. You're right. That was our initial plan. We wanted you and Mindy to leave so that the three of us could live together and start a business right out of our house. We were planning to get filthy rich and be like the next Apple or Amazon.
You were planning to start a company? That's hilarious. Did you all even have a product or service in mind? Or were you just waiting to be inspired once you kicked us out?
I mean, we had some ideas floating around, sure. We were just gonna do a bunch of trial and error to see what worked and what didn't. But after you all left, they just started treating me like their personal ATM. And on top of that, my house has been taken over by a bunch of strangers, and I'm constantly under surveillance by them. And even if I think about trying to escape, they're really quick to threaten me.
Well, it sounds to me like you're just reaping what you sowed. I can't say I feel sorry for you. If you lay down with dogs, don't be surprised if you wake up with fleas. And believe me, it sounds like you're covered in them. I don't care to hear anymore, so I'm ending the conversation here. Goodbye.
Wait, no, please, just at least hear me out. Come on, please, Harper, please respond. I'm begging you here. It just doesn't end. I need to talk to someone before I lose my mind.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out, Tommy, but only because I think I'll get a good kick out of this. Go ahead. Give me an update. What's happening over there?
Oh, thank God. I finally escaped. I ran out of the house as fast as I could. But they're chasing me. Please help me, or at least give me somewhere to hide for a little while.
You really do love to exaggerate. Stop blowing things out of proportion. I'm sure it's not as bad as you're making it seem. Regardless, though, Mindy is here doing her homework, and I don't want us getting wrapped up in your drama. So yeah, you can't hide here.
I'm not exaggerating. I have evidence that those guys are all hardened criminals. I've lost track of how many crimes they've committed since they've been here.
Wow. Yeah. I don't want to hear anymore. Don't say another word about that. Why don't you just take your evidence down to the police station? Go get them arrested.
You don't understand, Harper. They're doing it in my house. If they go down, I'm going down with them as an accomplice. I'm not trying to get arrested when I haven't done anything wrong here. I'm a victim. This evidence is my only ace in the hole to get rid of them once and for all. I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row, so until everything is set in place, please just let me hide out at your place. Pretty please. I don't have anywhere else to go.
Okay, tell you what. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop a pin and share my location with you. So make sure you meet me there in a few minutes.
Thank you so much, oh my God. You're such a lifesaver. I'm on my way there right now. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Why are you running away? Give me back my precious evidence. Do you know how hard it was to collect all of that?
Not a chance. I'm taking this straight to the police. That way all of you jerks can go down together. Justice will be served, and I'll get my happy ending.
How could you betray me like this?
You're the one who betrayed me first. How have you still not wrapped your head around that? An eye for an eye, you jerk. You know, you should really try to be more considerate of other people's feelings. After that, I went straight to the police station and handed over all the evidence I took from Tommy. Shortly afterward, the police raided the house. They confiscated all of the illegal goods and hauled everyone away. Unsurprisingly, Yvette, Eric, and Tommy were all thrown in jail, along with all of the other shady goons who had taken over our house to do their shady business. Excluding Tommy, everyone else had extensive criminal records for various felonies and were all sent to prison with crazy expensive bail. Tommy, on the other hand, was able to prove his case of being an innocent victim in the whole situation. He ended up being let off with a warning. I took back the rights to my house, remodeled it, and put it back on the market. It sold for a pretty penny. Tommy was left without any money, nor a house to live in. To make ends meet, Tommy ended up having to take out a bunch of loans. Before he knew it, he found himself buried under a mountain of debt. To pay back all of his loans, he got into gambling and became a regular at the casino. Desperate for money, He also got himself involved in some criminal activity, too. Guess he caught on to a thing or two from when our old house was temporarily a trap house. He got himself a bit too caught up and landed himself in prison, too. On the other hand, my life is going pretty well. Mindy and I moved to a nice little suburb across the state. She and I got a cute little house in a gated community and are living happy, quiet, stress-free lives. We're also more conscious now than ever of the company that we keep. I'm going to make sure that I raise Mindy well and give her a happy and blissful life. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. See you next time!